this way. She get the that way. You don't got the answers like sway. I'm coolin', I'm in the coupe with the top and I'm waving the wave. Switch it, go dooley. With a play with a mind and a it look like Chattahoochee. We not the Fugees. I go fool it if I try the Three Stooges. Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from round. You ain't even from the town.
Take off. Where the kid came from? When she see the done, the robber came red like a plum. The street like the sun. I got a ride with a in the passenger seat, like she got it. Look at the charm, Rainbow Daytona, I like a charm to arm. That is born. Oh, that's your man, come get her, can't help it, she gone. Count up a bad, but no, we ain't torn. If it ain't my money, I think it's annoying. Hop in the vert with no key and I storm. BB the belt and I BB the arm. Hop on the PJ, go visit the farm. Ain't done out though, whatever you want. Put that little boy, come I'm on the ground. I know some got rich up. Digits up Apple iPhone. Throw that down, I get fly like a drone. You won't leave me alone. Cap of the bones, the wallet is chrome. They say that the op, but loving the song. Eat up the when they come around and then go and put everything we got on. If I got a plate, you know that he ate. I'm too blessed, so one thing I can't do is say, I like what you're doing, just humble yourself. And know we the ones that open the gate.
Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from round. You ain't even from the town.
Big body years, fast and the furious. Gripping my watch the rear of the mirror. Look guess on my neck on the leer, I'm superior. 250 each year, what you say I can't hear. My prices, they lower than Sears. Beat it up by the gear. Dropped out of school cause I didn't want to hear. I was thinking about making an M every period. Got my off the block. 17 hot trying to plot on the block. They had to go and get a knot. I was on the block, I ain't knowing about a yacht. Out of my watch. Got baby cake in your Birkin, why not? Bought that, fell in love when I beat them in dough. We beat them in clothes. We beat them in Lambos in a row. Hold up my wrist, it got rocks like hoes. Dispose on my kids, don't talk no more. My roller got skitters, you taste the rainbow. Keep down the dope, Curtis blow. Put the load on the knob and it go. Bad, but got nothing to give. I'm a dad in this industry, I got some kids. She wanna f me, I know I can see it. Chip for some clock. I had her jump on the up and we slid. I don't be my dog, that's the wig. Make the money 8 ways, I'm a squid. He tellin', he yellin', he work with the.
Yeah, let's take a modern day stroll. Whoa, this is the modern day. Last time I checked, we were running the globe. I'm about to go figure 4. 2 knock, 2 times, it's a at the door. 2 times. Somebody blowing up, little mama phone, look, Jack, come get you. They going dance on the kick. You know that you can't even.
Okay, you guys want to fill me in? Why do I feel like I was blindsided out there?
Because you were. Look, but that's okay, all right? It's the last trick Othello's got up his sleeve.
Yo, fam, he's really going to offer 3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Phil even going to sign off on that?
It's unclear.
There's more support.
In Season 4 of 2K23, the music collective Soulection is featured with multiple new tracks added to the soundtrack and some sweet apparel to add some style to your MyPlayer.
And they're big fans of NBA 2K. At a recent recording session, they brought in cameras for a behind-the-scenes look at how they create and play 2K. Check it out.
Soulection is one of the most influential collectives that I've ever came across within music within the last 15 years.
Overall, we're just creatives that just, do what we love and just stay true to our sound and our intuition.
2K is I love the crossroads between music, fashion, and basketball because it's seamless everywhere you go, regardless of where you're at.
2K is expanding into all these different genres of music and all these game modes and having a lot of different brands and collectives a part of the game. I feel like it only makes sense.
riding in pocket, come with it. If it's for you, you know I take the ticket. It's overdue, pay your body a visit.
See the fish on wait on me, baby girl, I'm not that patient.
Yeah, honestly, but that plays so on that TV.
Try to figure out why I can't shake it.
NBA 2K fits into my life pretty like seamless.
Honestly, it's kind of a good thing because when I'm at home making beats, I like to take breaks every now and then. And a few games is like a perfect break.
When it's just like a lazy day at home and I'm not doing anything, just cut on the game, work on my career, or just hang out with the homies online, talk to them about their builds or who got the best build, or trying to figure out what to do when we're playing like the rec, you know, or something like that.
Honestly, it's a dream come true. I've been playing since high school. I've been playing ever since, playing with all my friends, some of them here.
We used to make fun of like, man, we should like, what if we were in the game, we would like have pro-am team, design the court with the selection logo. And we really took it serious, man. This is like a game, like this is not just like some game. This is like a lifestyle.
We went from playing the game to now we're in it. Now we have our apparel in there, and just to see some of our producers and immerse into it. So to me, full circle moments without even realizing what it was going to be.
Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those. games, don't you?
Yeah, you got to get your rest, you got to get your sleep, but do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love it.
Now Washington starting group. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Morris passes to Beal. Count that bucket.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more he... His eyes light up, trying to score.
Now, here's DeRozan. 12 points his last outing. Harris drives in. Can't hit that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Wizards. DeRozan dishes to Harris. They grab their own miss. It's good.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Beal finds Morris. Avdia. Porzingis high post. Stolen by Ball. Harris drives in.
And really... defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And in March 25 years of the Washington Wizards name. Being on an NBA jersey, a cool moment for the current player. Who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Back to Morris. Over Harris. Morris, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Harris. misses. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you can see the frustration on his face.
DeRozan's shot is off.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Avdia. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Most losing team. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original. Foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed. The one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in end. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux.
Getting ready for the Wizards. Porzingis, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Bradley Beal's checked. In for Davis, and Morris subbed in for Wright. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Harris is out there with Lonzo Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the center locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
And Beal kicks to Kispert. Back to Beal. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
The defense has Beal well covered inside, but he can get aggressive and fights his way through for that shot.
Here's Harris. Out to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Harris looking it over. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Here's Beal. Williams with the block.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
They get it back. Porzingis with the block. To the inside. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
G.A., he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Outside, Beal. A three from Morris. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Vucevic.
IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Washington calls timeout.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. Davis is checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
6 on the shot clock. Green left side. Drummond, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
And hard work on the glass.
Passes it. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen, your
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld. Bell Jr. to start the second half. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Avdia in at the 3. The small forward. He's off on the second. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
And he's good on the second.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Back to Ball. Inside, here's Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 10. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that. But it does take time.
Ball, the pass to Harris. Williams trying to break free. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over 2 open teammates.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Harris dishes the ball. Out to Harris. All alone. A shot. No good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Bounce pass from Beal. Bucket is good. 5 points in the game.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
DeRozan passes to Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
For Chicago, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That free throw missing. Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams. Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. So he comes up empty at the line. Wizards trail by 8. Beal gets a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Morris against Ball. Morris kicks to Kispert. The pass to Beal. Launches it. That one, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Harris, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. 6 to shoot. And it's Beal in the corner. Good on the triple. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
And now the first timeout call here for the Bulls.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Chicago making some changes. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Vucevic. Alex. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
One shot.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Lonzo Ball out there with Harris, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Abdia. To the paint and stolen by Williams.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Beal's got 12 points here in the second half.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Down low, here's Vucevic. Good, and Harris gets the assist. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Morris kicks to Aldea. Ball against Morris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Washington, Monte Morris, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Back to Morris. Shoots the 3. The Wizards with another miss. Chicago leading by 12. Pass to Harris. He goes up again. Rebounded by the Wizards. Beal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Harris against Beal. Harris dishes to Vucevic. And that one, good. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years. An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Ball, the pass to Harris. Back. The ball. Kicks it to Harris. Driving to the basket. Porzingis with the block. Morris passes to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
And right now, let's watch that terrific start.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Beal, rejected by Harris. .114 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic. He kicks it to Harris. DeRozan passes to Harris. Shoots over Beal. Pocket 4. Tries again. And that one hits back iron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Chicago grabs the miss. Outside DeRozan. basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Bulls lead by 10.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it. If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Harris misses.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board or what?
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Washington, Bradley Beal. At the line for two.
Gets the first, Nick. So the Bulls win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for...
So I would just tell them straight out, I think, anyway. You know? Do you want my seat?
That would be nice.
Okay.
Grab a seat.
Yeah.
I'm not big on small talk, so I'll get right to the point.
Okay.
We've decided to part ways with Othello, effective immediately.
Well, what? Why?
The situation he created in the organization, particularly as it pertained to you, was no longer tenable.
I get that, but he wanted to trade me.
The result of which is that you appear to have turned back into a pumpkin after midnight.
That's a Cinderella reference.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. But how does my bad play get him fired? I don't get that part.
He gave me an ultimatum. If he wasn't allowed to trade you, he wanted to leave. I'm not in the habit of selling an asset at its lowest value, so he left.
Wow. I don't even know what to say right now.
It's our job to build you back up. Effective immediately, you'll be out of the starting lineup.
Wait, why though?
You're pressing, okay? We need to take a little heat off you so you can settle back into a groove.
I still believe in your talent, MP, but we may have forced the issue by giving you too much too soon, and that's on us.
100%.
Coach Graves will have more specifics in our development plan before your next game. In the meantime, do you have any questions?
No, I don't. Just processing is all.
Well, if anything comes up, let me know.
Thanks, Phil.
See you at practice.
Yeah.
Can I get my chair back?
Yeah, I figured I might as well get this over with.
I mean, it's fine with me, but how does it feel knowing that Othello Akpem would rather quit than have you on his roster? What?
Not great, but hey, he's his own man and he's free to make his own decisions because this is America.
Of course, with that being said, do you feel like you need to step up your play at all?
For sure.
I can only imagine how hard it must be dealing with everything you've dealt with since coming into the league. How have you managed it?
John, I tell you, man, it has been tough. But I got a great support team, man. I'm talking my coaches, my teammates, my agent, my girl. I mean, you know, they all got my back in this, you know?
Mm-hmm. And as the saying goes, it takes a village.
You ain't never lie, man.
The end of the hour. How's it feel to be back in the starting lineup?
I'm back? I didn't see my name on the board out there.
You and that board.
Nah, I'm just saying, it'd be nice to see my name up there, you know?
Which is why I didn't want to ruin it. Stay with me here, MP. It's not that complicated.
Okay, so you tell me, if I go out there right now, my name will be on that board?
Yeah, I coordinated with Gaster, okay?
Wait, Gaster the assistant?
Do you know another Gaster out here?
I don't know. But this is really, really nice of you, Coach. Like, for you looking out for me like that.
What can I say? I'm a big softy. But I'm not too soft. I can be strict when I want to be.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a big heart, man.
I'm glad that you see that. Oh, wait. Since I have you here, I need a big game out of you tonight. Here's what I'm thinking.
I can do that.
Keep checking back with me. I'll give you plenty of milestones to hit so you'll know exactly where you stand.
Sounds like a plan. Hey, and Coach, thanks for giving me another chance, man.
You earned it. Now keep earning it.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck, so these know I'm rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse, so these know I'm working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Got a whole leg L trying to come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how the I'm in the wrong if I don't want the he still ain't with the beat working. I make moves in silence.
Great game. Come on, back to work. What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever. Hey, when's the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend. see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started. Just like that. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. One more.
There you go, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Too strong.
Let's go. Get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yo, son,
Again.
Oh, you done?